Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, and I am here for your weekly Facebook Live. I am excited to show you another fun fold card this evening. So, in just a second, we will hop in and do that. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. And remember, you can always subscribe if you haven't yet. And also, if you're watching on Facebook, if you haven't liked my page, you can do that as well also. And I see Wendy is on here. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hi, Chris. Okay, we are going to be getting started. I had a class this week and it was on fun fold. So we made 4 different cards that all had a different type of fun fold. And so one of those cards we're going to make for you tonight, it is a card that I have not, it was my first time making it. And so I'm going to show you how I did that. And thank you for saying hi. I just saw Luis is on here. So if you haven't shared this, you can go ahead and do that. And if you'd like to do any shopping, here's the host code for July. And the special for July, Stampin' Up! Does have a special. If you spend at least $50 for the month of a $50 order before tax and shipping, you're going to get a $5 coupon code emailed to you that you can save and use in August. So you can sorry, my volume was up. So you can, any $50 order and however many you place, that's how many $5 coupon codes you get. So that is going on for the month of July. And then also, if anyone is interested in joining my team, there's an awesome special to join. And if you have questions, you can message me and I will answer them. However, on Friday, I'm leaving to go to Greece. So if I'm not with you real quick, that is why I might be having some spotty internet. But I would love to have you join my team. We're growing and we have a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna get started stamping. So this is the fun fold card that I'm gonna show you how to make. Do you see this? It's called, I believe, a bridge card, and it kind of sits upright, almost like a little picture frame. And I had never made one of these before until this week when we had the class. And it is also using this free as a bird stamp set and the new Birch background stamp. So those are the stamps that we need, and it's using the Magnolia paper. So let's start stamping. Okay, I have my measurements here. You're gonna need your paper trimmer to score to create this this fold here, okay? So you're gonna start with a piece of cardstock, and I chose Sahara Sand, and this should measure, let's see, 8 inches by 4 1/4, and this will fit in our standard card. So it is 8 inches long by 4 1/4, and now we're gonna score it at 1 1/4. At my card class, I went ahead and scored these all for them. So when they got there, they were all ready to go. So 1 1/4, and then we're gonna scoot over to 2 1/2. 2 1/2, and then 5 1/2, and then we need 6 3/4. Okay, those are our score marks. There's 4 of them, and then you're going to fold these back. Thank you, Karen, for sharing the video, and Linda and Luis. I appreciate that so much. It's always fun to have more people watching and learning a project, or maybe they already know how to do this, and so they get reminded and they can recreate it. So this is how the base of the card is, kind of like that. And we're going to set that aside. The next piece you need is this little strip here, and this measures 1 inch by 5.5. And let me show you. Here are the score marks. The score marks, and then these two are the pieces here. Okay? So here's, these are the measurements that you need. I'll leave these here for a second. So you can write them down, or you can hit rewind if you need to, okay? So those are the pieces. Then I cut some petal pink for this background here, and let me just retell you. This measurement is 4 inches by 2 3/4. And then I have a piece of white, Whisper White, that measures 3 3/4 by 2.5. Okay, so I can move this out of the way now, and we can begin. So this is the new Birch background stamp set, and I love it. It is so cool. And so we're going to start with the background of our card first. So we're going to need some Sahara Sand ink, and that's it for right now. So I'm going to ink this up. Oh, and Carol, you'll have to try this and share with us your card. Okay, so when I do a background stamp, you could use your Stamparatus. That would work awesome for this. Or how I've been taught to do background is you take your paper and you're going to put it down on the spot and then kind of rub across like this. Hopefully I didn't get ink all over me. And when you flip it off, you have this awesome wood birch background piece right here. Okay, now we're going to do that to this piece right here. And so I'm just going to ink this up, and I'm going to, see, it's not going to go all the way, so what I'm going to do is just press this down like this. So it only did part, and then I'm going to re-ink part of it up, and then I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. It can overlap a little bit. It's wood. It's not going to be, it doesn't have to be perfect. And because the stamp set isn't like a perfect background, it's totally okay. So there is my background piece there. Now we're done with the Sahara Sand. So the next thing we need is our Memento ink, so we can stamp up this cute little bird that is in my free as a bird stamp set, which I don't even know where the case is. Oh dear. But it is a really cute stamp set. I see the Birch stamp set, but I don't see the other one. Okay, I'm using my chamois, cleaning my stamp off, and now we're going to grab that bird. And I have a 2 1/4 inch circle here. So that's what our bird is getting stamped on. With the Memento ink. And I don't like that one, so I'm flipping it over. I didn't get a good impression right there, so I'm going to redo it. And press. Good. Just like that. That one is perfect. Except for this is gonna show on the back. So I'm going to need to grab a circle to put behind it. I got my blends here. I don't need that one. And I need this as well. What do I have here? Okay. I'm going to take my 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch another circle, and I'm going to glue this on the back so you won't see my mistake. So then I can actually use this card. So you can just stamp another circle, and then it's perfect. So this is a 2. You know what? This isn't working. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Sorry. Okay, to color my bird, this cute little bird, I have the dark Daffodil Delight, and we're going to color the beak with that. These are our Stampin' Blends, the alcohol markers. And then I have the light petal pink, and that is what I'm using. I want the brushed end. We're going to color the breast of the bird with this. Like this. See, this is what because I have it, normally you can flip it over and stamp on the back and it's not a big deal, but because I'm using the blends, it's gonna bleed, it's gonna come through. So we need another one. I should have just went with that one and been good. It wasn't that bad. I had to be picky. And so now here I am doing it again. So here's proof that throwing this away. Because you can, once you start coloring, it's going to bleed through. So now we got a perfect one. Now we can start stamping. Colleen said, you've been in the sun. I have been in the sun. And I've been trying to get out there for a little bit. My kids have been wanting to go swimming because I hear in Europe they're having a heat wave right now. And that's where on Friday I'll be heading and spending 10 days over there. And we're flying into Italy, to Rome. And then we'll be going to some Greek islands. So I'm very excited. Okay, this is the light crumb cake. And now I am coloring in the rest of my bird. Also with the brushed end for this part. And then I am going to go down here and do this. Okay, now I'm going to take the tip part and I'm going to just come a little bit down here on the, and I'm going to go over this part of the wing a little bit more, and the tail, and then up on the head. I'm just adding a little bit where those black lines are from the stamp. I'm just going over them second and third time to give it a little bit of shading. And then to finish it off, I am going to take my color lifter and I'm going to kind of remove a little bit of color here to give it a little bit more highlight, and some here. Karen asked, why are some people already over there for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip? They opted to go early. We're actually going in early as well. We're going in a day early, and then we're going to stay 2 days after the cruise. So this trip is one that demonstrators can earn. We earn it. We have a year to earn it. And then this one is a 7-day cruise. So then you can go in early or stay late if you would like. So here's my cute little birdie. It's kind of hard to see. I'll post another picture or up close. So there is our little bird. Now we're going to assemble this card. So those were I used the light crumb cake, light petal pink, and the dark daffodil delight, and this is my color lifter. Thank you. I will have an awesome time, I hope, and I will be packing tomorrow because I haven't done that yet. Okay, we're gonna layer these two pieces together and put it on that back panel. So this card you might sign on the back of it. And Karen, Karen said that she doesn't have the blends. So yes, you can use watercolor pencils. You can use an aqua painter. You can use the blender pens with our ink pads. You can use whatever you want to do your coloring. So I put that down in here, just like that. Now on these front flaps right here, I went ahead and I cut 2 pieces of magnolia paper just to coordinate. See, that's the back of it. So I'm going to glue those down. Okay, and then we're going to layer these on here. And these strips are 4 inches by 1 inch, the strips on the front. Now on my sample, the stripes were going the opposite direction, and the piece I had left over were going the other way, so I just went with it. So here we have this. So this is how it is so far. Now to attach this piece, because this piece goes it goes across your card like this. Do you see that? You're going to put glue behind it over here, and then you're going to attach it there, just like that. Okay, so let's do it. So I'm going to just put a little bit here, and then a little bit on this side over here. So can you kind of see the glue? Just like a little bit there and a little bit over there. And then I want mine at the bottom, so I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to kind of hide where my seam is, where I stamped, but if I didn't, it's not a big deal. On that one, I didn't, and no one would ever know but me. And then I'm going to kind of make it straight so it is flat over here, and then I'm going to press it down. So this is how it is. That's how it goes. So you don't want glue on the inside there. Okay, so this is, now it can stand right up just like this on your shelf. Excuse me. Okay, now our little birdie, we are going to put 2 dimensionals here and pop him up. And look, I'm almost out of another sheet. I've been designing my online classes for July. And in July, I'm doing 2 online classes. And if you take both of them, you are going to get a free embellishment sent to you. And the one is done, and then the other one will be, I'm working on tonight, so that everyone can register while I'm gone. And they're so cute. I'm using the that dino set and the magnolia. So be on the lookout for that in the next day or 2 in your email, and you can register for these classes. I think the dinosaur one might be one of my favorite ones ever. I love it that much. It's so cute. Okay, the next thing we have, I forgot, I do need this ink pad, is for the little hello right here. And so I need a little scrap piece of Whisper White, which I have right here. And we're just going to stamp that hello. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just kind of hand cut it to make it a little bit. I don't like that one. I'm not liking, oh, I really don't like that one. Here we go. The third try has to work, right? Okay, perfect. Jeez. Okay, clean off my stamp. Linda, you're gonna love this stamp set. You're gonna love it. Now I can put this away. And I'm gonna grab my snips right here and I'm going to just kind of cut this, cut that off. I'm gonna cut the end at, well, first I'm gonna just go right along the top. And then I'm gonna leave just a tad bit of room at the end because I'm going to be using this little mini clip. So I'm just gonna leave a little bit of room and then I'm gonna cut the bottom. And then I'm gonna cut this on a little angle like that. And then I'm gonna make it, try to make it a little bit more straight because that piece was a little bit too big. So this just says hello in the Sahara sand. And now I'm going to take one of these. These are called the mini library clips and they come in silver and white and they're so cute. So I'm going to grab one of those and then I'm going to carefully take this and when you squeeze it, they really do open, and I'm going to clip this here, and then this little hello is going to go over here on this circle with the bird. I want you to be able to okay, just like that. But now I want a little tiny bow there on the clip. So I'm going to take my linen thread and I'm going to fold it in half. So you see there's two strands. And I'm going to do both at the same time so that it will be a little bit thicker. And I do two little bunny ears. And then I just wrap it through here like this and tie, and then I'm gonna pull the ends to make it smaller because I want it small because that's a tiny little clip there, and I want it even. So I'm glad you guys like this card. I had never made one. It was something new for me. It's fun. And you could do it with all different stamp sets and papers and colors. I've seriously been making dinosaur cards, and I think I could make so many more than I've already made because it's so adorable. And then the Magnolia set that I'm also doing is beautiful. It's a beautiful stamp set and paper. So I hopefully will have my bases covered for all of your tastes for the July's online classes. If you, and some of you might want both. Okay, so I'm going to put that cute little bow there, just like that. So I just put the bow on the clip with a mini glue dot. And that's it. It will stand upright like this. So I know you can't tell. So you can write, so what you do is this folds flat. So you can write your message, and then, or you can go this way and write on the back, and then this is like a cute little display. Now to mail it, like what I was just showing you, it's gonna fold flat like that. So this side is bent and this side stays flat. And then you can mail this in an envelope. Now it's gonna cost more with the little clip, but if you didn't have the clip, you would just take one side and fold it and then leave this side open because this strip is flat. So there you go. I hope you like this card. Let me know what you think. Oh, I see some hearts. That's awesome. That's always encouraging. And I'm going to flip back up here. So if you missed the beginning, I have the measurements on there. And I will be sharing my online classes in my upcoming email in the next, if not tomorrow morning, the very next day. So you can sign up for those. And if you place a $50 order, you're going to get that $5 coupon code to use in August. And also check the email because I'm going to be having a special, an online special, Greek Isles special to thank my customers and everybody, my downline, for because of them. That's why I'm going on this amazing trip. So if you do want to order anything, this is the code you're going to be using, and all the details will be in the email coming out tomorrow and or the next day. So have a great 4th of July if you're here in the United States tomorrow. I hope it's a great day where you're at and a wonderful weekend. And I will not be here the next 2 weeks because I will be overseas in Europe. So I will hopefully be posting maybe a few things as I can. But I will see you back in what would it be, 3 weeks? I don't know. I'm skipping 2 weeks and then I'll be back. So have a great night. Bye, everybody.